Okay, boys and girls, let's look at the answers for our patterns lesson that we had some work for in the last couple of days. This is patterns lesson 3. And so going through the answers then, um, let me just go to the answer for number 2 here. So here's my T table for it. I have this figure number, I'm just going to write down fig and then number of squares. I'll write down number. So in figure 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. So figure 1 has 6 squares. Figure 2 has 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Figure 3 has 8. Figure 4 has 9. Figure 5 has 10. Okay, so first of all, we had to copy and complete the table. We've done that. Part B, write an expression to represent the pattern in the number of squares. What we're really looking for here is not the pattern going down this way, which is what some of you did. What we're looking for is that relationship. So we're going to use a variable, letter F, which is going to stand for figure number. We have to look at the relationship to go from 1 to 6, to go from 2 to 7, 3 to 8, 4 to 9, 5 to 10. What we have to do is we have to add 5. So our variable expression will be f plus 5. Now, that's correct, that's fine, but what I always like to do is, I like to write it as an equation, f plus 5 equals number. Number of what? Well, number of squares. So either of those would be correct for number 2. Going on to 3b, we're given a t table on 3b. You can see this is a t table here. We just have to find that relationship to go from 1 to 6, from 2 to 7, from 3 to 8. So the relationship, of course, is plus 5. So I would write down here f, which stands for figure number, plus 5 equals dots. But some of you wrote down just f plus 5. That's okay, because we're writing an expression. 3c, again, here's our t table given to us. Now here we have an interesting one because the number on this side is smaller. So we're having to take away from this number. So 1 take away something is 0. 2 take away something is 1. 3 take away something. Of course, that relationship is minus 1. So we have figure number, or f, minus 1 equals dots. Some of you who just put down f minus 1, that's okay too. Now for the ones that cause the greatest deal of difficulty. 4b and 4c. Why did they cause difficulty? Because you didn't create a t table. So let's take b and turn it into a t table. B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms in it. Okay, term. And each term has a value. So the first term is 10. The second term, the value is 11. The third term in that line of numbers is 12. The fourth term, the value is 13. The fifth term, the value is 14. And the sixth term, the value is 15. Now, what's the relationship between them? What is it you're having to do? You're having to add 9. So your expression would be t plus 9. Or you could write t plus 9 equals value. But that's what we're looking for. Lots of you just looked at this pattern, you thought it was plus 1. No, we're looking for the relationship, the pattern rule. It's a tricky question, I know. Lots of children get that wrong by doing that, by just looking at how you just go up. Because if you think of it, each of these questions, it goes up by 1. Each one goes up by 1. But we want to put them on a t table first for the term value. This is for 3c now. Term 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First term, the value is 8. Second term, the value is 9, then 10, then 11, then 12, then 13. What's that relationship? Well, here you're having to add 7 each time. So the expression will be t plus 7, okay, for those ones. All right. Once you've finished that question, those questions, what I'd like you to do next is you're going to go ahead, whoops, where are we? And you're going to complete the practice sheets. Those practice sheets are on the are on Thursday's lesson page. They are the practice sheets for lesson 3, okay? All right, good luck, boys and girls.